Hey guys, it's Alex, and if you didn't notice from the title, this week is Shark Week, and I absolutely love Shark Week. Obviously, I have a Jaws shirt on, but Shark Week is the greatest week to me in the whole year. It takes place in usually August, but this year it's in July and it's on the Discovery Channel. Definitely check it out if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's just a week dedicated to sharks and learning about sharks and how to be aware of them and just different types, and it's just, I love it. I love it so much. So in order to express my love for sharks, I thought why not create a book tag talking about sharks in books, because that's what we're here for. Combine loves together. So that's what we're gonna do. I have about 7 questions that will go with this book tag, and they're all going to be about sharks in books, and it's gonna be fun. So let's get started. So the first question is whale shark. A massive book that you were intimidated by at first, but turned out to be a gentle giant. Now this can be something that was really overhyped or underhyped, or it can just be a book that was massive in stature. And for that, I have chosen The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. And this book was super hyped all year. And I was really scared to pick it up because typically when other people say, oh, it's so great, I usually find stuff that I'm just like, ugh. That's so annoying. I was so nervous about reading it, but after reading it, I loved it. It was so good. It's very fast-paced and it's very psychological, and there's a lot of action, romance, and definitely check this out if you haven't picked it up. And it did live up to the hype for me. The next question is Hammerhead. Your favorite classic. Now I figured that Hammerheads, they're a classic shark that everyone knows about, and so it'd be easy just to say what your favorite classic is because most people have read them. My favorite classic is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, and this book is just so good. I love that it's like takes place in the future and that it's just about fighting over books, because who doesn't love fighting over books? That's like life. And yeah, I just absolutely love this, and most of us have read this book. The next question is The Frilled Shark. A book that gave you nightmares. Now, the frilled shark is a terrifying shark. It lives deep in the ocean, and it looks like a snake that swims with its mouth open, and it's related to eels, and it's terrifying. And I looked up videos of it, and it's so scary. But for that, I have chosen Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion, and this book was just so scary to me, but I loved it at the same time because the writing was gorgeous. And I'm not really like a zombie scary type person, but this book was really good, and I'd heard about it a lot before reading it, and I was like, maybe I'll pick that up. And I really liked it, even though at times I was like, I can't keep reading this because it's the middle of the night and I'm gonna be attacked. But it was really good. Definitely check it out if you haven't. The next question is Mako Shark. Share a super fast-paced book that you loved. And for this, I chose Jacoby by William Ritter. And this book was said to be a mix of Doctor Who and Sherlock, which is shows on BBC. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, what are you doing? But I personally love both of those shows, and I read this and it was amazing. I completely see why people said that it is a mix between the two, because it's just so fast-paced and there's so many different elements going into it. There's a lot of like sci-fi and mystical time things going on, and it's a detective who's very standoffish, and it's just so good. I would definitely check this out, and the cover is like on point. I love the cover. So good. The next question is Nurse Shark. A book that helped you get out of a tough situation. And for this one, I chose Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. And this book, I needed this so much in high school because I had struggled like finding who I was, who I wanted to be. And this book is just, it's so inspiring because Stargirl is just who she needs to be, who she wants to be, and she doesn't take crap from anybody. And I absolutely love this book. And if you haven't read it, I highly suggest it because it's just so inspiring. The next question is The Velvet Belly Lantern Shark. A book that no one's heard of. And for this one, I chose This Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sales. And I feel like no one ever talks about this book, but it's so good. It's about a girl who just feels like she doesn't belong anywhere, and she decides one day to commit suicide. And she just struggles with being her own person because no one really talks to her, they all ignore her. But this book is just so good. She uses music to deal with her problems, and it's just so great. And I don't understand why no one talks about this because it's just amazing. So definitely check out this book. The next question is Great White. A book release that made you jump out of the water with excitement. And for this one I chose The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness, which hasn't come out yet. It comes out in the fall. I'm just so excited about it. I love all of Patrick Ness's writing. I think he's an incredible writer, and I love all of his stories, and this book is just something that I'm really looking forward to. I haven't done any research into the book because I don't want to know what it's about. I like going into his books blind just because I feel like the synopsis for his books tends to give away a lot of information, so I like to go into those books blind. But that's the book I'm totally looking forward to. I can't wait for it to come out, and I will be jumping until it comes out because I'm ready. I'm ready for Patrick Ness. I need it. I need it now. The last question is, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Tag some people and spread the love. Now I'm gonna just tag everybody. If you feel like you wanna do this and you're excited about this, or you have no idea what it is but you think it sounds interesting, totally do this. I am welcome to everyone. I don't want to tag specific people because I feel like they might feel pressured to do it. So I'm just going to invite everybody. Definitely do this. This was fun for me. I love sharks. I loved learning a little bit more about sharks. And I just absolutely love sharing books with other people. And I feel like this is something that everyone can do and have fun with. So please do it. It's amazing. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.